some have the notice period of 2 months or 3 months, then it's difficult to hire on a very short time period. So this is basically a very big challenge for us.
Nida, very, very nice to meet you. Please, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey into recruitment? How did you get started in this field?
First of all, thank you so much, Shay, for inviting me and for giving me an opportunity to share my experience. So, let me start with my journey. So, I started my journey as a career counselor. Basically, I worked in Rosie.pk as a career counselor, and it was basically like we helped the job seekers to find a good job, and we guided them that how they can get a better job and how can they update their resumes and all that stuff. So this was a basic start of my journey in the recruitment, and there I came to know that what are the basic things that like job seekers should do, and what they must have in their resumes. And after that, I switched to another company, and I worked there as an HR assistant. I switched to my career to HR, and currently I'm working as an HR manager in Technifity. And here I'm involved in all the HR operations, recruitment, payroll, and each and every aspect of the HR. So this is basically a small journey of myself.
What do you enjoy most about recruitment, and what are some of the things that you can highlight in your current role that you do?
People are getting the opportunities because of us. Being a recruiter, we are the one that are providing the opportunities to the people. So yes, it is like thing that makes us happy as well. So I think this is the most important thing.
What's the biggest challenges that you face when it comes to the role, both internally with the managers of who you're working with or the company, and with the candidate side as well?
Okay, so challenges. First and the utmost challenge I face that the finding the right talent. It is very difficult to find the right talent, Shay, to be very honest. Like we are not sure that whether this person is good for that job or not. And after that, managing the candidate expectations, because we are not sure that what they are expecting from us. It is very difficult to understand because some of the people are, you can say, extrovert, and some of them are the introverts, and they expect from the recruiter that they will understand on their own that what they are expecting. So it is very difficult to identify that what are their expectations in monetary terms, and about like culture wise and each and everything. And the most important, I would like to highlight the thing is that meeting the deadlines, because being a recruiter, I guess meeting the deadlines is the most hectic thing I have ever go through, I guess. Because sometimes the like if someone is assigning you the position that you have to hire this specific person for that specific position, and you have a time of just 1 week or just 2 weeks, and if there are not resources, if the resources are not available, and they have the notice period of like 1 month, some have the notice period of 2 months or 3 months, then it's difficult to hire on a very short time period. So this is basically a very big challenge for us.
What's your typical recruitment process like, or has been since you've been doing recruitment? What do you find works best? Talk me through your involvement all the way from sourcing to onboarding. And you mentioned some of those challenges. So how are you tackling them?
First of all, I think we should understand the job requirements. We should know that what are the job descriptions, and what if someone has told you, like if the directors of the company has told me that you have to hire the position. You have to hire for this position, for that specific position, and if this is a technical position, then I must know the tools and technologies that are being used for that specific role, and what are the expertise of that person, and specifically the soft skills. It is important for for both, like for technical and non-technical roles, because if the person is not cultural fit, then if either he has a very good experience or exposure, he will ultimately destroy the organization's culture. So this is the first important thing. And after that, if I talk about sourcing candidates, then I use some different platforms for sourcing the candidates, like specifically I use LinkedIn, LinkedIn is the most common platform nowadays, and after that, we all the recruiters have some databases, so we can use their databases and networking, and through different platforms. And after that, after sourcing, obviously the thing that comes up is the screening. So screening is a very critical thing. I think we should very you can say that very keenly observe that what are their skills, and we should be very vigilant in shortlisting the candidates, whether they have that expertise or not. So this is the most important thing. And after that, the obviously interview process. In interviews, I would like to highlight the thing that we must have the multiple interviews. Like if you are hiring for the technical position, then first of all they should have the HR interview, and HR should observe, analyze their soft skills and all these things. And after that, they must have a technical interview, technical round, which should be from the technical person, whether they are technical fit or not. So this is the thing, and we can go for the third interview as well. If we are hiring for some senior position, we can have a third interview round with some of the project managers or product manager as well. And this is all the things, like this is the recruitment process. And after that, obviously we are offering them placing them the offer, and then the onboarding preparation and the onboarding process, obviously. And in the process of offering the job letter, we must negotiate the salaries and the benefits with them initially. Like there should be clarity in it. It should not be vague that what they will get after getting on board. So this is basically the typical recruitment process.
Can you tell us more about exactly what you've hired, and now you're also a manager, so what teams you're managing, for what positions, the geographical location, the types of roles, and the industry that you're in?
Yeah. So talking about the job roles, like I have hired for both technical and non-technical. So if I talk about the technical recruitment, I was majorly involved in the if I talk about the tools and technologies, basic language was .NET, MySQL, MS SQL. This is for the database developers, and the business system analyst, and software quality assurance engineers, and all that. And in non-technical, I hired for so many positions, but currently I'm looking after the sales and marketing team. Majorly I'm focusing on sales. So उसमें ये है कि अगर आप पूछती हैं पोजीशंस के बारे में, तो मैंने टेक्निकल का भी किया हुआ है और नॉन टेक्निकल में भी। और टेक्निकल में बेसिकली जो मैंने किया हुआ है वो .NET में MySQL, MS SQL, और दिस इज बेसिकली ये डेटाबेसेस के लिए है। इसके अलावा बिजनेस सिस्टम एनालिस्ट, सॉफ्टवेयर क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस इंजीनियर, इन सब की भी मैंने हायरिंग की हुई है। और अगर नॉन टेक्निकल में देखा जाए तो मेरा जो मेजर फोकस है वो इस टाइम सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग पर है। मैं जो रिसोर्सेज हायर करती हूँ वो बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट एग्जीक्यूटिव्स होते हैं, और उसमें डिफरेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं। उसमें भी कैटेगरीज, आपको पता है सेल्स में डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज होती हैं, तो उन कैटेगरी वाइज में डिफरेंट पोजीशंस के लिए हायर करती हूँ।
What are some of the most valuable lessons you've learned about recruitment, all the way from when you came in there to now?
Valuable lessons I have learned is that, first of all, the thing is that in recruitment, understanding the candidate is the basic key, I think. Because if you don't understand and don't value the candidate, then you are not doing a good thing. I think you are not doing a good job, because candidate experience is the key to the good recruitment practice. So usme you must know about if the candidate is satisfied or not, and whether he is understanding the things or not. You're the one who is guiding him or her, so you should tell her or him that this is the thing, this is what exactly you are going to get, and everything. So I guess this is the most important thing.
If there was someone new coming into the industry and they asked you what skills or what experience is required to become a recruiter, or what kind of personality type, what would you say to them?
I think for being a good recruiter, you have good communication skills. And communication is not about speaking only. It's about listening too. Being a recruiter, you must be a very good listener. You should understand that what the candidate is saying and what exactly he is up to, and after that you must have you must be very resilient, and you have a thick skin, because recruitment is not a easy job. It seems like an easy job, but it is not an easy job. So you must be ready for everything, and you should be ready for the rejection as well. And rejection can be from the employee side and from the employer side as well, and you should not take it from on your heart, the rejection. So these are the things. And after that, yes, adaptability and flexibility. A recruiter must be very flexible in everything, and he should know that it is not a 9 to 5 job, it is a 24/7 job. You should be available at any time. Like if I talk about, like, I'm hiring for the client and he is in US or UK, we have different time zones, and we want to schedule the interview according to their time zone, according to their ease. So you should also be available at that time. So yeah, these are the things that the good recruiter must be flexible and adaptable.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about your experience that may be useful for someone who is looking to get into the recruitment industry or is already in the industry that could learn something from you?
The thing I would like to add is that they should know that recruitment is about relationships. It's not a transaction or something else. Like, you should, if you are the person, you are a people oriented person, like, you should do a recruitment. And if you are not, then you should not go for this, because in this field, I guess you should be empathetic as well, because you should understand the pain of the candidate as well. If he's looking for something and he got rejected, and if he's get selected, then it's fine. And if he's get rejected, then you should know that how to console them, and you have to console them. It is in your JD. But most of the recruiters are like, if they are rejected, then so what? Like, so what? We are not going to even inform them, and this is a very bad practice. We should inform the candidates whether they are selected or not. So this is the major key, I guess. And the second thing is, I would like to add, is patience. Patience is the key to success in each and every field, but in recruitment, it is the major factor. Like, you should be very patient, and you should not be like, if you get a candidate and you're like कि नहीं भाई, इसको तो बस फटाफट हमें इंटरव्यू करवा देना चाहिए और अभी ले आएं और अभी कर दें, ऐसे नहीं होता. You should, everything should be pre-planned, and you should be very patient about it. And if he has a notice period of like 2 months or 3 months, then you should wait for him. Either like you're like नहीं भाई, आप सारा कुछ छोड़ के हमारे पास आ जाएं, ऐसा नहीं होता. This is not a professional thing, and you should be very patient.
इसी लिहाज से फिर क्लाइंट की तरफ से आपकी कैसी एटीट्यूड होती है? लेट्स से अगर आपने ऑफर दे दिया एक कैंडिडेट को, उसने कहा 2-3 महीने का नोटिस पीरियड, सब कुछ हो गया, एंड देन दे डोंट शो अप या नहीं टर्न अप करते वगैरह, तो आप तसल्ली उसको कैसे मैनेज कर रहे हैं आपकी अपनी तरफ से?
उसमें मैं बताती हूँ. उसमें ना फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमें एक कैंडिडेट पे रिलाई करना ही नहीं चाहिए. हमारे पास बैकअप में कैंडिडेट अवेलेबल होना चाहिए. अगर हमारी पोजीशन क्लोज हो भी गई है ना, तो हमारे पास बैकअप में 1 या 2 कैंडिडेट्स होने चाहिए, कि अगर ऐसा कोई हमारे पास सिचुएशन हो जाती है तो चलें. उसमें यह है कि अगर फौरी हम नहीं ला सकते कैंडिडेट, तो 1 मंथ के नोटिस पीरियड पे या 2 वीक्स के नोटिस पीरियड पे तो हम किसी को ला सकते हैं ना. तो हमारे पास बैकअप में रिसोर्सेज होने चाहिए. कभी भी एक कैंडिडेट पे रिलाई नहीं करना चाहिए. दिस इज द की.